Many people say that Chen Yuxi isn't on the same level as Quan Hongchan. Whenever Quan is in a competition, Chen can only fight for second place.
在同一个项目上输给了同一个人2次，你觉得你的信心有被动摇吗？
Born at the wrong time, always the eternal runner-up. These were the shackles that seemed to follow Chen Yuxi. When Quan Hongchan stunned the world with 5 perfect dives, who remembered that once, Chen Yuxi was hailed as a diving prodigy? In 2005, Chen Yuxi was born into a prestigious sports family in Shanghai. Her grandfather was a gymnastics champion, and both her parents were former gymnasts. On paper, a child from this family should have been gifted with exceptional athletic ability, but Chen wasn't. The little girl, allergic even to milk, was frail and sickly. As her father would say, "When others catch a cold, she runs a fever. When others run a fever, she ends up in the hospital." At first, her parents didn't intend for her to pursue sports seriously. Gymnastics was just a way to strengthen her weak body. But gradually, Chen's talent began to shine. The same gymnastics moves that challenged her peers seemed easier and more precise for her. At age 4, Shai Mei Qin, the head of the Shanghai diving team, came to the gymnastics academy looking for potential talent and immediately spotted young Chen. But convincing her to step into a diving hall took 3 years. On June 1st, 2017, Chen celebrated her first Children's Day as a member of the Shanghai diving team. At just 11 years old, she attempted her first high-difficulty dive, the 207C, from a 10-meter platform, the equivalent of 3 stories high. Most people would feel dizzy just standing at the edge. But Chen summoned her courage, leapt, twisted in the air, trying to fully open her body, and managed only 2.5 rotations. Her tiny frame hit the water almost flat. After climbing out, she rubbed her back, gritted her teeth against the pain, and walked straight to her coach. Her eyes reddened, but she never let the tears fall. She hugged her arms tight, stepped onto the 10-meter platform again and again, and leapt time after time. Long hours in the pool had left her hair bleached by chlorine, yet fate favors those who persevere. A year later, Chen Yuxi's era began. At the 2018 National Championships, 13-year-old Chen Yuxi made her debut in the senior division and immediately shocked the world, claiming gold in both the women's 10-meter platform and mixed synchronized 10-meter events. Her outstanding performance opened the doors to the national team. Just 4 months into joining, Chen competed at the Guangzhou World Championships, scoring 439 points to capture the women's 10-meter platform gold, becoming one of the youngest world champions in Chinese diving history. Over the next year, she dominated almost every competition in her event and secured her spot at the Tokyo Olympics with the top qualifying score. But just as the world expected this prodigy to shine in Tokyo, the games were postponed. That year, Chen grew 12 centimeters. For most girls, it would have been a joy. For a diver, it was a disaster. Rapid growth in height and weight severely affects technical ability. To maintain her form, Chen almost completely cut out sweets, weighing herself 6 to 7 times a day, and at home, she could barely eat more than a few bites of vegetables. Meanwhile, a younger talent emerged. At the 2021 Tokyo Olympics, in the women's synchronized 10-meter platform final, Chen and her partner Zhang Jiaqi delivered 363.78 points, continuing China's undefeated diving legacy. But in the individual final, 13-year-old Quan Hongchan stunned the world with her almost magical splash-free dives, scoring a historic 466 points to claim the gold. This became Chen Yuxi's bittersweet reality. Yet, beyond the flowers and applause, she faced an unexpected storm of online backlash. Criticism targeted her family background, her mother's remarks, and her own achievements. Social media turned into a battlefield, and Chen became the central figure in a privileged family versus underdog narrative. Doubts about her ability to surpass Quan, her injuries, even her family's intentions were all scrutinized. Videos were hidden, accounts muted, and online spaces silenced. No cheers, no jeers. After the Tokyo Olympics, the women's 10-meter platform entered the Twin Stars era. Chen Yuxi and Quan Hongchan began jointly dominating international competitions, winning nearly every gold medal. They were teammates, yet each other's greatest rivals. Quan Hongchan said,
跟乐姐一起配，我觉得特别的放心吧，也是。
Chen Yuxi also expressed,
非常享受他站在我身边，然后能给我一个非常好的支撑和动力吧。
but competitive sports are unforgiving. There can only be one champion. At the 2024 Paris Olympics, in the women's 10-meter platform final, when Chen Yuxi finished her fourth dive with a staggering score of 89.10, the commentators erupted in excitement. But just a minute later, Quan Hongchan surpassed that score. Chen Yuxi, with kinesiology tape covering her shoulders and fingers, once again missed the Olympic gold. What few knew was that a month before the Games, Chen had been diagnosed with hip joint effusion, leaving her unable to train systematically for an extended period. After the event, a reporter asked her, having lost to the same competitor in 2 consecutive Olympics, had her confidence wavered?
我觉得其实没有，我还希望下次再来。
But when asked about the pressure and criticism from the outside world, she couldn't hold back her tears.
一些压力，包括一些就对一些外界的否定吧。
At the 2025 World Championships in Singapore, nearly 20-year-old Chen Yuxi executed a flawless 5-dive final on the women's 10-meter platform, scoring 430.5 points to claim the gold. From Guangzhou to Singapore, she completed a historic 4-time World Championship streak in this event. When her final dive score flashed on the board, Chen collapsed into her coach's arms, tears of joy streaming down her face. The world is always eager for stories of youthful prodigies, but sometimes it's the veterans who remind us that legends never truly fade.